Hi everyone. Welcome back to Madness Gardening. Hope everyone is doing well. So today, I decided I wanted to create a pathway in the garden. But there was one tiny problem. I didn't want to spend a fortune because apparently my garden projects have a habit of starting with, "This should be easy," and ending with, "Why did I do this to myself?" But then I remembered seeing some YouTube videos where people were making pathways using bags of concrete, and I thought, how hard can it be? Well, famous last words, so I decided to give it a try. First, we mixed up some concrete. Then came the fun part, or should I say, the part where my patience slowly disappeared. I grabbed some plastic wrap and started cutting it into individual pieces. Then I placed a scoop of the concrete mix right in the middle. I wrapped the plastic around it, then started twisting it tightly to form a little concrete package. Basically, I was making concrete dumplings once it was wrapped tightly. I flattened the concrete mix inside the plastic. Then I carefully placed it face down onto the ground where I wanted the pathway to go, and then repeat. Another scoop, another wrap, another twist, another flatten, and another one on the ground. At this point, I realized I didn't create a pathway. I created myself a full-time job. This process was definitely more time-consuming than I expected. But hey, when you get an idea in your head, sometimes you just have to see it through. And honestly, looking at those little concrete pieces slowly coming together, I started feeling optimistic. Maybe, just maybe, this madness might actually turn into a beautiful garden pathway. Of course, we're not done yet, because apparently I enjoy creating projects that take forever to finish, so I'm going to keep going and see how this experiment turns out. Will this become a beautiful pathway, or will it become another episode of What Was I Thinking? You'll have to stay tuned for part 2 of Madness Gardening to find out. And remember, sometimes the craziest garden ideas become the most beautiful projects. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2.
Me, I'd rather disappear than be lifeless like the sea.